Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Sports Aces podcast. To the left of me, we have Anthony, then we have Tom, and then we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, he was All-State 2 times in a row in high school, former member of the Sacred Heart University football team that won 2 NEC titles, and he's now taking his talents to Norfolk State University. No need of introductions. You can go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name's Teron Mallory from New Haven, Connecticut.
All right, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Definitely excited to get on this podcast. I appreciate y'all three.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. I know I seen you in the gram, still grinding out in the gym, man.
Of
getting
course.
ready before, going down to Norfolk State, man. How was it, man? Like
when I visited?
Yeah.
It's right by the beach. I didn't know it was that close to the beach. I liked everything. The atmosphere was good, environment good, the stadium. I like HBCUs. It was kind of equal with Sacred Heart in terms of facilities. That shocked me. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Which, I just want, before we go any deeper about that, man, just tell us your beginnings, man. You New Haven, Connecticut, where was this love for the game started at?
I started playing football at like 7 years old. I was a troublesome kid. I got in trouble a lot, so I needed somewhere to like positively put my emotions and feelings. So I used it like a coping mechanism at first until I found out like I was really good. I could really take it somewhere. And I always had like the dream or objective and goal to not pay for college. So I've been blessed to do that. And I'm just trying to utilize that ability. In New Haven, it's easy to get distracted. A lot of distractions, a lot of things you could take the wrong path. I know a lot of my friends took the wrong paths. It's the inner city, That's how it is.
Nah, I can relate, man, because I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia, and a lot of people, I bet, if you meet any of your teammates and you ask them about Portsmouth, Virginia,
I know about Portsmouth.
Yeah, like they'll probably have the same outlook. I'd be like, well, maybe because to me, I grew up there. I don't look at it like that. But now I'm older, I'm like, man, this generation is a little bit crazier now. But, when you was in high school, what was that journey like with high school, being a two-way player in high school and then winning All-State, how did that feel?
High school is like a movie. I'm not even going to exaggerate. It was really a movie. I won homecoming awards like Mr. Freshman, Mr. Sophomore, Mr. Junior, Mr. Senior, Prom King. It was like really a movie. I wish I could rewind. And we won the state championship as well. For those that don't know, I went to James House High School.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, house fam. But it was different. A lot of things was different. It was a public school. It was real difficult to get recruited at first because of what prior athletes did. And if they messed up their bag or fumbled a bag or didn't possess the right characteristics, that fell on everyone else after them. Violence was a thing. They was fighting every day in school. That's part of the distractions I was talking about. Shooting, bringing guns, knives, or whatever. That's just a part of public school. But for me, you weave your way through that. Like, if you really know what you want in life, you could weave your way through that. You don't even get threw off or nothing.
Like that. So you were a two-way player in high school. What made you play defense in college instead of playing maybe receiver?
Sacred Heart asked me at first to play receiver, but I feel like when you got characteristics of a receiver and you play defensive back, it make you better.
Yeah.
Because you could see the ball differently. You move different. You know what's coming. You got a better feel for the game. Kind of like, I ain't comparing myself for real, but Trevon Diggs, he was a receiver.
Say that,
yeah, he was a receiver, and you see how easy it is for him to really get the ball. Once it's in the air, he's a receiver. It's over.
Position two. Who do you emulate your game at?
I was just gonna ask that.
For real, probably Diggs, to be honest with you. He played different. I don't really this might be crazy. I'm not a big fan of Ramsey and Jair Alexander now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like Diggs. I like how he play. He play, he got a chip on his shoulder, but he play free.
What is it about Ramsey and Alexander that you just don't like?
I just want to model my game after them.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, they play the position a little bit differently.
And Ramsey more of a nickel now. He don't really play outside corner too much now, which is a good thing. You can be versatile, but Diggs is really in my head, Diggs is the number one guy. I'm gonna get blasted crazy for that pause, but like,
Hey man, hey, everybody entitled to their own opinion, man. But like while you was in high school, what was like the recruiting process for you during that time?
when I was in public school, I went prep school. When I was in public school, it was difficult. I had great grades. I had a 3.9 GPA. I did everything correct because I know what's up. Like I know I can't mess up. I know I can't fumble an opportunity. And I feel like I have messed up opportunities in the past. And I realized that. I realized that right then and there, and I just try to move different. I got recruited by Sacred Heart my last year at public school. I was getting recruited by every Division I school in New England. I kind of wanted to go down south, for real, but my grandma was sick, so I wanted to stay real close to home. So when I went prep school, more bags started to come, more scholarship offers, and I just chose to be closer, purely off my grandma, for real.
Nah, that's major respect, man, because I don't think a lot of people understand that sacrifice a lot of times, especially when a lot of decisions, everybody thinking, oh, you should go here, but then life happens where it alter a lot of things, man. But
Yeah, I'm a family man. I just feel I'm really a family man. I love family, and I value that. Everybody gotta have principles and what they stand on. I stand on that.
definitely, I respect that, man. And speaking of family, I know you have a little brother, man, that's
He's
making
tough.
noise
tough.
right now, man.
He's tough. He gonna be better than me. I ain't gonna lie.
What year is this for him?
He gonna go prep school, so he'll be a repeat junior. Yeah, he's gonna be super tough.
That's
I don't want to put limitations on him or expectations, but he better be better than me. He know that.
Nah, that's the big brother vibe, man. You got want to push your little brother to be the best version of themselves, man.
He was 6'4". He's 6 at the time. He was 6'4" at 15 years old.
Dang.
That's a basketball.
See what I'm saying? He just turned 16.
What's he play? What
He
position?
played basketball as well, but he played receiver. He played receiver a little bit
wow,
of safety.
6'4" receiver. Oh, he's a dual as well. Is he going to the same prep school as you?
Nah, he probably gonna go to. We don't know yet. We're gonna know in a few weeks of where he want to go or what accept him, what the packages is looking like.
Nah, man. I'm tell you right now, if you go to St. Francis, man, I'm all invested. I'm all invested in high school football again.
God.
But man, so since coming to Sacred Heart, what was that time like coming here? Cause I know
it was difficult.
transition.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be transparent. It was difficult. Like I came fresh out of high school. I early enrolled. I came in January. I came straight, and the time of winter workouts was just difficult. Like winter workouts get intense, especially for someone straight out of high school. But I adjust quickly. I learned quickly. I never played corner until I got here. I played corner at prep school, but it wasn't. It's just purely off of athleticism. In public school, I played safety and receiver. I went all state for receiver. So when I came to Sacred Heart, I was like a blank canvas. I had to learn, see what techniques I like, do a lot of film study, practice more than anybody else because I gotta catch up. I'm playing catch up. These kids is playing corner since freshman year of high school. I'm just now starting 4 years later.
Was there a certain player at Sacred Heart maybe took you under their wing a little and taught you the ways?
For real? Not really. Like it's competition, and I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I really do understand that. It's a business at the end of the day. So like they don't want you to have no upper hand or nothing like that. But it was never no envy, jealousy, or animosity towards me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe from my perception, maybe it was. I don't know. But nah, I can't really say that. Everybody, for real, everybody helped as much as they could to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see you do good, but just not better than them.
No, that makes sense.
Nah, definitely, man, definitely. Was there like a moment, like during your time in your freshman year or sophomore year, when you felt like, man, I don't know if these coaches really,
Rock
with you because they ain't really giving you the playing time, or your reps in practice wasn't getting you a lot of reps?
Nah, not really. Cause like I don't never compare myself to anybody else. For real, to be honest, like comparison is the thief of joy, and I understand that. So I know I got to get better. In terms of playing time, I was young. I came mad young, so I was playing more than other people were playing, and I understood that. And I came into an older room. Like I was the youngest. When I first came, obviously I was the youngest, but it was like fifth years and stuff like that. And then COVID, when COVID hit, everybody had that granted another year. So the room was older and stuff like that.
Speaking of COVID, man, what was that year like for you guys? 'Cause I know,
It was difficult.
all athletes get an additional year, then seasons was on hold. Then you had some teams play in the spring. Like, what was it like in that time period? Not playing in the fall.
Everything was like we took it day by day. We didn't know what was gonna happen. Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, school shut down. Like I want to say it shut down during spring ball, and
Yeah.
then I don't know how they let us play. They let us have a spring season or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, it was difficult. We was all on the same ship though. We wanted to win, which we did, but that was the goal, to win, and we did. But it was definitely exhausting and you got to stay up to date on your schoolwork, everything online. I don't really like online courses. It was a lot, but it's nothing that we can't handle. We got to adjust. That's what life about.
Yeah. So he's obviously a Sacred Heart player now in the NFL, and Julius Chestnut.
That was my roommate too.
Really? I was gonna ask you, what was it like to play
Yeah.
with a guy who's now in the league? And
It definitely gives motivation.
Mhm.
He's real inspiring. He's a good person. He deserves it. He deserves more than what he getting. He's really good though. Like he's really that guy.
yeah,
Nah,
It don't really show it. Like in terms of his last season at Sacred Heart, he ain't really scratched the surface of what he was capable of doing. He had an injury.
Nah,
Everybody
I
know.
remember coming here my first year of grad school last year, and I remember like looking up the football team. And I remember my classmates would be like, "Yeah, Chestnut is gonna go crazy." I'm like, "Y'all talk about Chestnut like he like Bo Jackson around here," but
Son is nice.
yeah, nah. And then when I like looked up videos and then seen like the highlights, I'm like, "Oh, I see why." And like as soon as I seen the injury in the Bucknell game, it was a night game, and I was just like, "Man." I knew I'm missing out on like such a great, experience seeing that. But I still seeing little flashes.
he showed some flashes.
Yeah, show some
at the end of the
flashes.
season
Yeah,
for
end of
the
the
Titans.
season. But what was y'all mindset as a team? Whenever like your star player get injured, like what was y'all's mindset?
It's always next man up, 100% at any position, even my position, next man up, which was the case with me. It sucks. Injury sucks, but it's football. It happens. It happens every year to every team. It just depends on how you react to it. Malik Grant stepped up. I mean, did a phenomenal job. He went All-American. He picked up the slack. And in terms of our defense was a family. Like, we really get family vibes. We gonna make sure everybody is held accountable, and we try and win. We just try and win. Everybody on the team is trying to get an education and, more importantly, win.
Definitely, man. I know this past season, this past year was kind of an up and down year for you guys. I know it was the first time in a while since they really had up and down year. How did you feel about this past season overall?
As a team, it was terrible. Anytime you got more losses than wins, it's a bad season. Anytime. And I really like to win. That's the ultimate goal. I don't really care about personal stats. If you losing, I could curse.
Yeah. You can cuss.
If you losing, the shit don't matter. Like, period. Like, the vibes ain't the same on campus. You losing. People not coming to support because you losing. Like, we was selling out games in 21.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Every home game. I remember just being the cameraman up in the press box, game camera. I'm just looking at the crowd like, Jesus, man, they really selling out every week.
Every week. And, like, it's selling out before the day of the game. Like, they buying tickets online. That was real support from the university, though. That's because we did our job, and they want to see us do our job. But when we not doing our job, don't nobody want to see you not do your job. Like, we losing. I ain't really like that. I felt like it was a lot of things. This season was real difficult. There's a lot of outside factors that contribute to us losing, for real.
So what was your best moment in your Sacred Heart football career? Could be a game, could be a single play.
I know that pick he had.
Oh, yeah, that was cute.
That was a pick. I don't care what nobody said. It was
Which
a touchdown.
one? Oh, the TD?
Yeah.
Yeah, they robbed me. They robbed me. They robbed me. But it's still a pick. I ain't tripping. Probably like the last 4 games of this past year, I really turned up. Like, I really did my thing. Yeah, I really did my thing. I led my position in tackles. I just started wilding. I just started stepping.
Yeah.
I had to step my shit up.
Now watching the games, it was just like, man, he was everywhere.
Yeah, I had to step my shit. I'm trying to contribute.
Big hits. I'm
I'm trying to contribute any way possible. The pick was nice though, for sure. The pick was nice, but the week before I had a pick, but they said my foot was out of bounds. So I kind of felt
That's
like
tough.
this shit coming. Like, I just knew something was coming. And then the last game of the season, we played LIU. I had like no catches allowed. I had a few no catches allowed games. But there's always room for improvement. I ain't get to pick that game.
Always, man.
I like that mindset.
Yeah, I
That's
like
a great
that.
mindset. Great
I gotta
mindset.
pick that.
Don't worry, that's good. The guy clip that. And
Hell yeah. That's
guy
great.
clip that, man. But man, how tough was it to make that decision to go in the portal?
That was the toughest decision I probably made thus far. Like, that was more tough than committing.
Man,
Dang, yeah, like, it was difficult. It was a difficult situation. To be honest with you, I felt like it was an emotional decision. Like, I made that off of emotion instead of, thinking 100% first.
yeah, because it was odd because my classmate Shannon, like, cause she works with the media of the football team, so it was just like every day it was like somebody in the portal. I'm like this. I'm on Twitter like, oh my god, this is like we need to be like shams like the NBA, but we gotta do this for the shoot football. Cause first it was like we seen like one of the corner teammates. It was like he's in the portal, so I'm like, all right, and Kez in the portal. Malik in the portal. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, is this somebody getting fired that we don't know about? And then it was like we're thinking offensive coordinator got fired or defensive coordinator got fired or a lot of stuff. But then it was like, okay, Malik Grant coming back. We seen your corner coming back. Kez, he gone. I was like, damn. Now I was like, Rob McCoy, next man up.
Yeah, but then he went in the portal.
Yeah, and that was crazy because I was thinking, like, all right, so Kez and McCoy go in the portal. I'm like this. Now I'm wondering who's going to start for us next year now. And then the backup quarterback, one of the younger guys, I think he going to Bowie State now. So I'm like, man. But overall, man, how do you feel about the portal these days now? Because I know before.
I think it gives players leverage.
Yeah, because I'm
a fan for it, but I'm not a fan for it. For me, you just enter in the portal, just enter it like mad times. I'm against that. I'm against you going in the portal just because the situation ain't working out for real. I think that every player got their own situation going on, but if you going in the portal for the right reasons I went in the portal because I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I fulfilled my commitment to the university.
Yeah,
I got
that's
my degree,
understandable.
and I played valuable time.
Yeah. I just feel like, do you feel like it's a problem when people go in the portal because they didn't get no playing time?
Nah, you ain't get no playing time. You leave. 100% leave. What you here? What are you here for?
Yeah.
And anybody trying to sit because you sitting here and you probably could play somewhere else.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Like-
listening to I was
Like,
listening to
for
former
example-
Notre Dame coach Charlie Weiss, and he was talking about the portal, and he said the portal for younger, like freshmen and sophomore guys, almost deters them from trying to work their way up. So do you maybe see it that way, or do you like?
I get it,
If
but
you
if you're
want
good,
to
you're
go.
good. You're gonna get on the field.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's not like that. It don't matter if you're good. Sometimes politics play into a part.
No, that's
But,
true.
like, it's a few players who entered the portal and went crazy.
Mhm.
Like a quarterback from CT, his name Will Levis.
Yep.
Yeah.
He went crazy. Now he's a first rounder.
Yeah.
He wasn't even playing at Penn State. That's
Yeah.
how it is though. Like that's how it happened.
Nah, Porter
when-
do good.
Because
work
he
for
was
them.
behind Clifford over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then-
Clifford's good, but
And then McSorley too.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
behind a few people.
He's
Now,
an NFL. I mean, he's a backup, but he's still in the NFL.
My man's Will Levis finna be first round.
That's true. He's
He could be
huge.
the number
I'm
one
saying.
pick.
Yeah, we won an award together too.
Nice.
Yeah, we won National Scholar Athlete of the Year.
I didn't even know that he went. I didn't even know he was from Connecticut.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
to Xavier.
Oh, That's a private school,
Quarterback
yeah.
from Miami is from Connecticut too.
I played with him. That was my quarterback.
That was your quarterback? That's sick.
Yeah, he
Oh yeah,
He's-
watched them. Lee 11. That's how I figured out who he was. Lee 11.
Yeah.
Tyler Van Dyke.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really liked that.
He's good. He's good down there. in
That was the
Miami.
best quarterback I ever seen. No
Okay.
exaggeration.
Okay.
So if you're hearing this,
Sorry.
just know.
If you play with me and you're a quarterback, I'm
He's
sorry.
He's draft eligible.
Nah, he ain't. Nah,
He-
he
Nah, he coming back another year.
got wait. He ain't. He
He's
ain't.
not ready.
He
He'll get-
ready.
he'll get
Feel me?
there,
But you gotta have that film. He ready
Yeah.
though, but he really the best.
what year is
player.
he?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is he a sophomore?
I think he's a junior.
No, he's
I think
going
he a
junior
Or
year.
he a junior.
Yeah. But, since you going to Norfolk State and, you spoke about, facilities just like Sacred Heart, do you feel like HBCUs don't want to recruit athletes, like high-known athletes because they know you guys
Absolutely.
going?
Right now, nah, they don't really care no more. They shooting they shot with everybody. I feel like they don't really recruit up north though, which I understand because like you could get the same type of kid closer to you. I get that, But you got to open your horizon. There's really kids up here that really ball down there. I'm gonna really show y'all that. Like,
Yeah. Nah, it's just interesting because, I went to Virginia State and the amount of people that be saying, I'm from up north, I'd be like, how do you find Virginia State? Because, when you go down south, it's very big. Everybody's going to go to HBCU. But, what was that culture like, going down there for I know you said
it was a
by
shock. It
reach.
was different. It felt like public school, like all over again. It was a huge public school. I came from an inner city New Haven. I came from a predominantly black high school, so it was. I was kind of used to that atmosphere. Not at this age though. It was a little different. It's lit. Like I can't even say too much. It was lit.
Nah, I'm going to say this right now, man. You're going to really enjoy yourself down there, man. Trust me, because I'm a resident down there, so, it's always good times, good vibes down there, man, for sure. I know, homecomings, I know you went to a couple homecomings.
Yeah, I went to Morgan State's on our bye week for Sacred Heart. That was crazy jumping. Yeah, it was jumping.
Imagine.
I wish we have stuff up here like that, but we just can't. Like,
I think it's just
why.
the culture. I think it's just the culture here, man. Like, I felt like that when I first got here because I'm coming from, to the HBCU to PWI. So to me, I'm looking at, things that can happen on a nice sunny day at Sacred Heart campus.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have it because they don't allow it here. But I'm at my HBCU. We in, near campus of Student Union. Nice day. We're going to have somebody
Everybody
go DJ.
outside, yeah.
Everybody going to be outside. The
can't do
DJ
that.
got music. You can't
Public
do that
safety.
here.
Come on, stop it.
Yeah, it's just the image they want to uphold here, man. But overall, man, I don't know if you guys ain't got any
Y'all
questions.
can ask whatever y'all want. Everything's on the table.
A question about HBCUs. Do you think guys like Dion, Ed Reed are kind of showing people that some of these schools have good football talents who can make it to that next level?
Yeah, it's all about your kids you bringing in.
Mm-hmm.
That recruiting is the number one factor towards winning. You recruit the good kids, not just people that are good football players, but good kids, good characteristics, people that's gonna respect people on campus, not do nothing crazy or shed a bad light to the program.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they keep doing that, they doing their thing. I like what Deion Sanders did. I know some people was against him leaving for Colorado. I'm not against that.
I think he did a great job because
Wow.
he showed
Yeah,
he
I'm
got
not
them
against
on
that.
national recognition. Now people
He
say
did his
Jackson State,
job.
they know what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, everybody keep saying what they would have did in his position, they gonna stay, this, that, and the third. Bro, money.
Yeah.
You gotta feed your family. Whether y'all don't know what that man's pocket's looking like. He go to Colorado, he's getting millions.
Speaking of Dion, man, I know he was on the Rich Eisen show and he was speaking about how he recruit. Cause he said, for quarterbacks here, get them from a dual family household, offensive lineman.
I heard that.
I was like, what's your thoughts on when
I
he
heard
said
that.
that? Because I was thinking this, wow.
Honestly, that's how college coaches think. Like he just being blatant with
Yeah.
it, and I respect that.
I mean, like he said, it's all business.
yeah, it is business. Like
It is.
he wilding for saying that.
I mean,
I wouldn't say nothing like that.
I mean, man, I had teammates that was getting recruited and I was just laughing. 'Cause I was just like, you know what? That do make a little sense.
I mean, it
because
is what it is, bro.
He
Everything.
said something about the offensive lineman being mad and aggressive.
I was like, man, this guy put it down to a science. Now.
I really love Deion Sanders. I like his coaching techniques.
Yeah, but I mean, if you like, some of the stuff he might have said might have sounded crazy, but
It's the
I
truth.
bet you Colorado is going to be good in a few years.
Well,
Not a few years. I got them being good ASAP right away.
I think if somebody not following college recruiting or understand the recruiting aspect now these days, they probably think he just saying nonsense. But I think if
Well,
you're
that-
a
I
real
mean,
true
you can-
athlete, you will
You
understand.
Nah,
can
that-
take it out of context.
Yeah, they would take it.
but that really contribute. Your background and environment contribute to
It
who you
does.
are as a player and a person.
Definitely,
it really
man.
does. It really does.
Nah, man, but man, since you can ask you anything, man.
Everything's on the table.
What made you want to choose Norfolk State over everyone else? What was it? Was it a coach?
It
or the
felt
atmosphere?
like home. It felt like home. I felt comfortable. My childhood best friend lived in Virginia. I need a sense of
yeah.
family. I definitely need a sense
Oh,
of
for
family.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. So for me, it ain't too far. I could have went to Eastern Kentucky. That was probably where I would have went if I didn't go to Norfolk. But I just felt more at home at Norfolk. Like I could grow. I could make sure I'm good and just develop into who I need to be. Shoot, I might come back to Sacred Heart. Never know.
Hey, you never know.
Nah, for real.
How many years?
Y'all heard it first.
How many years you got left?
I got 2.
2 years left. So
2
I'm out at
years left.
Norfolk right now, though.
that's true.
Yeah, that play a key part.
I'm giving y'all
The teasers.
Inside information.
real shit.
Oh
Like,
shit.
we gonna see.
We're gonna have a lot. This clip about to go crazy.
We gonna see.
Somebody's
Like,
gonna
Think about
spy.
coach. He's beyond this. They'll be texting you immediately.
they're all right.
Matter of fact, I want to ask, like, how tough was it to tell your position coach, like,
I love my position coach. He's a real. I had a lot of position coaches. I had 4 corner coaches. Not 4. I had 3 corner coaches. I had a new coach every year.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
like,
crazy.
But this coach that's here right now, he's a real good guy. Like, he know what he's doing. He young, energetic. I got nothing but good things to say about him. Like, he really a player's coach.
Yo,
Make-
first of all, shout out to him because he just got a promotion, man.
Yeah, shout out my
As
boy,
pass game coordinator.
Coach Napoleon.
Yeah, man. I gotta give him props, man.
Yeah,
'cause-
he young. Like, he really young. Like, I feel like, I don't know exact age, but he's definitely under. He might be like under 28 in my opinion. Definitely under 28.
Yeah, I respect that, man, because, you know, I follow him on Twitter. I see him on his grind and really, really showing love. I'm like, yo, this dude really be working. Like, if he was to come to recruit in the 757, I'm like, oh, he getting the kid.
Yeah, he recruiting. He doing this thing, and I respect that. He's gonna make Sacred Heart a lot better,
Yeah, man.
and he is.
So, like, what's your thoughts on Coach Nofree, man? 'Cause I know he's a funny guy, man. Real laid back when I met him. But, like, what's your thoughts on Nofree, man?
He a businessman, as all head coaches should be. A coach is different. A head coach is different. He trying to do his job. I feel him. He be stressed. You got 110 kids. You can't control them all.
Yeah.
Like, he trying to uphold his image, not his image, but us, the university's image, and he doing that to the best of his ability, in my opinion. Some people don't like him. Some people are fond of him, and some people consider him his best friend. It depends on who you talk to.
I think you just hit right on the nail, man. I think, you know, when you mean business, you mean business, you know. I think a lot of kids, man, don't be understanding that certain coaches, especially you go to the college level, they not like your high school coaches.
Nah, like I really like Nov. I really like Nov, like 100%. But we at odds right now. I ain't gonna lie, because I was transferring and whatnot. I probably didn't I handled it in a good manner, but it's just like
I mean, there's always gonna be some. Sort
man,
of,
it's just like you
Some-
dating a
some-
girl. It's like
yeah.
you dating a girl, like you break up with a girl.
yeah.
And then, feel me?
The heartbreak's still there. It's still fresh.
It's gonna be
Whatever.
yeah.
Fresh a couple weeks.
But if that's your first love, you could come back.
Yeah. That's a good metaphor right there.
He's had a couple of good metaphors.
Yeah. You remember us with some good gems.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. There's
That's
gonna be a few
real.
clips in there. Man.
That's real.
Real gems, man. So I know, like, Coach Edwards,
That's my guy.
he's getting
He live in New Haven right now. That's my man.
nice,
Real good
nice.
guy. I knew him for a while before he even came to Sacred Heart. He was good. I'm glad he got the defensive coordinator role. He about to do his thing.
Nice, man. What's your thoughts on the previous defensive coordinator, man?
I knew that question was coming. That was my man's. I ain't gonna lie. That was really my man's. And when everything took into account, everything played out, whatever happened, whatever, I was like hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Nah, I was just surprised because it was just one day. It was like the week before, it was like everything was good. Then the St. Francis game, it was a bit
wasn't-
odd
he-
to me.
he wasn't. I don't think he was there.
Yeah, it was a bit odd because I'm like looking at St. Francis score. I'm like, wait a minute.
And we wasn't in for me cohorts. Like, we
Nah,
wasn't.
I was just wondering what was going on with SHU football that day. I'm watching on the stream, like, what's going on? And then
A lot of
like,
outside factors.
yeah, then like when I found out, oh, now he's been let go. I'm like, oh, got you. That's why I was like this. I could tell like that was the moment where I was like, yeah, it looked like they wasn't
Yeah, I was
in the
disappointed.
game.
I was disappointed. It was the right decision, 100%.
Nah,
I was
definitely.
just disappointed in all the situations and things like that.
Nah,
But you can't control that. You got to control the controllable.
Yeah.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I wanna.
It should've-
Yeah. I mean, you can keep going. Keep going.
Nah, man. It's just always want to hear like thoughts on like coaching and firing, man. Because I know like sometimes people be, you know, somebody like if he could have been the person that recruited you to come.
he
here.
was the person that recruited me.
Yeah,
100%.
And then like him being fired could change, like alter a lot of players' journey, especially when like some guys do transfer because when the coaching change happens,
Yeah, but the defensive coordinator now is really my man. So that really didn't really matter to me. Yeah, Coach Edwards, who the defensive coordinator is right now, he a good guy. He gonna do his thing. He gonna do his job to the best of his ability. He gonna surpass every expectation that other people have on him. They probably got us like when it come out like the preseason poll. They probably got us finishing like second or third to last. But like that's only because we had like this terrible season.
No, just keep. I just love the underdog mentality because now it's just. I think they're gonna shock a lot of people next year.
You mean we?
I love it.
I love the teasers, man.
We're gonna see though. But now I hope they do their thing, in which they will. Like I think they're gonna do the thing in the conference. It just matter about quarterback play.
Oh yeah, that's always gonna be the biggest
Quarterback
question.
play. Our defense gonna hold up.
Definitely, man. I know. You want to ask him something.
I told you I could ask whatever you
Well,
want.
I was gonna go back to like the point where like you know how you lose like defensive coordinators and like some people might not understand how much that really affects.
It's a whole
everything.
different scheme.
Yeah.
It's a whole different. We lost him literally. Like I think like if I'm not mistaken, we had a game 2 days later or something like that. Nobody wanted to. People was about to boycott the game.
Damn.
People saying
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, like it's deeper than what I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand how much it really affects a team culture.
Not even affecting us. It's really, really deeper than what I think though. Like nobody know what happened.
Yeah.
Nah.
Only they know.
Yeah,
Like I always say, man. What's understood don't need to be said.
Yeah.
100%. But like it's same shit crazy.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I know overall though, man. What was that support like? Did your family support you with this decision, man?
Transfer?
Yeah.
My mom wanted me to stay.
100%.
100%. My mom wanted me to stay. So
Is it because of
you always do what your mom tell you to do, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
because she wants to keep you close to home?
Hey, y'all didn't peep that. Y'all didn't peep that.
What'd you say?
She wanted to keep you close to home.
Nah, she just felt like the best decision was to stay. Like, but then.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh man. We about to see a lot of clips circulating right now. They're gonna clip so much of this.
He said you always do what your mom say.
No cap.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
We're gonna see though. Let me stop wilding. We're gonna see.
Yo, if anybody watching this, we don't want to get charged for anything.
Don't need to demonetize.
Hey, we're not doing anything. We're just
We don't
asking
want to get
questions.
demonetized for this. We ain't getting paid.
Hey, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just asking the good questions.
Yeah, man.
Getting good
we
answers.
we just getting the honesty, man.
Yeah.
Because
I'm an honest person.
You gotta respect
Transparent.
the honesty, man.
Super.
Definitely,
Hey,
man.
respect.
So, question about your game in general. What would you say is the best aspect of your game?
I'm aggressive.
Okay.
100%. I'm aggressive.
And he knew
Yeah.
that quick.
Yeah, that's easy. Like, I knew that already.
He knows what he's good at.
Yeah, I'm
to
real aggressive.
Get up the line and press.
Yeah, I will jam you and you will fall.
You got good hand play then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
let me ask you this question. Who gave you the toughest one-on-one matchup?
Oh, that's
in
a
practice?
great
Good
question.
In practice, which one of your teammates gave you the toughest
None of
one-on-one matchup?
None of them.
Nobody, not even one.
And then in conference.
I'm trolling. I like Kenny Womack. He's tough. Yeah, like he's
Hey,
tough.
Kenny.
I think he worked hard. He ain't played 2 sports. He's like,
That's actually super impressive.
yeah, he's nice. I like him. I like all our receivers for real. But my top 3, that's on the team right now, no order. Kenny, Womack, LJ, and Peyton Rhodes. People be sleeping on Peyton Rhodes. My son is nice.
Wait, is he number
17.
Number 17. He
Yeah.
did make a couple big catches.
He did.
in the season.
Yeah, my son is nice, man.
See, I had to make sure and
son's nice.
see what their one-on-ones look
But we don't
like.
be passing too crazy because like we run the ball. Malik.
Definitely, man. But do you think? I just really want to know, like, do you think the passing game is going to be the
Different.
biggest issue?
Nah. Coach Napoleon just got like promoted to pass game coordinator, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna turn it up and get in his book, get a scheme going. He does a good job adjusting. We need some adjustment. We can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome. It's not how life works.
It's true.
Yeah. Matter of fact, another question that came to my mind. So how did it feel to beat Dartmouth?
Excellent. That was homecoming, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
it was y'all was
I made a
down.
real good stop too. I had a real good
I
stop.
remember that game.
Yeah, that was nice. That was real. We did our thing. Everybody stepped up. Everybody was playing for each other. That's what it was. Everybody was playing for each other. Nobody was playing selfish. We all trying to win this game and have a great time after. And it was sold out. And we haven't
Yeah,
beat
that
them
game
in a
was
while.
crazy.
And we had motivation.
And the homecoming crowd,
Yeah.
people
They-
going crazy.
Yeah, we gotta beat them again though.
Was that the best atmosphere you've been a part of here, or was there another game where you just felt like the energy from the crowd?
Dartmouth was really lit. Central Connecticut was lit too. A lot of our home games are good atmospheres. Like they always sold out.
That is true.
So like it's always good. LIU was good too. They didn't play out how we wanted, but it was real good.
I would ask, would you miss it? But we don't know, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Would you miss it?
I will miss it.
Or are you?
I will miss it. 100%. I definitely will miss it. You could miss something. Yeah. You're gonna
All
see it
right.
soon. You never like that's real. Like,
That's true.
we're gonna see. Shoot.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really love it, man. That this energy he's giving us.
Oh
man.
yeah,
It's
I'm
really,
great. I'm great violent, great energy.
yeah,
That's one
man.
thing.
Because
About
it's
me.
just like, oh, am I? It's like, oh, the
I don't know.
mysterious-
That's real. I'm not even trying to be mysterious. I really
The only
don't
person
know.
that knows is him.
Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
see.
Just don't worry. You heard it here first. If anything comes out on the news media,
That's not funny.
I'm about to say, I know I got a deeper question, man. So,
Ask whatever. It's up.
how do you feel about like the representation, like with athletes and especially of us like on campus, like people of color on campus? Because I know it's not a huge presence unless you're an athlete, but like just in the general population, how did you feel?
I'm more so like I'm a people's person for real, but like I'll be staying to myself sometimes. And plus, New Haven is like 25 minutes away. So like, if I feel like away, I wouldn't even feel away. I just not how I'm wired. I went to prep school. I went to prep school with rich kids, like rich, like Tom Ford grandson and stuff like that. It was different. That was a culture shock already, so it prepared me already. I didn't come into
Seeing
no
Mercedes
situation.
Benz in the parking lot.
I'm seeing G-Wagons. I'm
Jesus.
seeing Rolls Royces. Like, you know the band Guns N' Roses?
Oh yeah.
I went to school with one of the lead singer's daughters. It's different.
Some money.
Yeah, like it's real.
That's
Like,
money.
That's money, man.
It's money.
it's different. Like, yeah.
No, it's dope, man. Like,
I feel what you're saying with the representation though. But like, at the same time, that's our fault. They not coming to Sacred Heart. They probably get accepted. They just don't come. And you got GPA requirements and stuff like that. Maybe they don't take the book serious and they don't got the GPA requirement.
It's an interesting take.
no, it's really dope,
Interesting
man. It's
take.
really good take on that, man. Because I always wondered, like, especially with athletes, people of color, I just always wondered, like, how did you really feel about it? Because you get different perspectives. You got student perspectives where they feel like, being the only person of color in the classroom.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was crazy. But like, I'm here to learn. I don't really care about skin color. I was here to learn. I ain't gonna say I don't see skin color, but they're not a big factor to me. We all people, we all bleed, we all family. It's a family vibe at Sacred Heart. Let's keep it like that.
That I would agree with that point because I mean, I have friends that go here, but like I never like went here. But then once I came in the program, like the family was like, it just like seamless.
Yeah.
You just fit right in. Like even like like the first day, like when we met, like it just clicked. Like it's easy family vibe.
Yeah, I just get from, because I'm from Virginia and like I think.
I'm from New Haven. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just a family vibe. Like I can't wait
It really is.
to the school where it was real family and then coming here, bring a family mindset because that's how I'm always.
Yeah, I wish
transition.
more people were like that because some people.
Everyone isn't like that though, 100%.
Yeah,
like I'm not saying that Sacred Heart is like, yes, that's a family vibe for everybody. It's
Not
not.
everybody feel the same way.
And I get that, 100%. But like,
Yeah.
be a good person.
It's
You gotta
really
find
what
the
you
right
make it.
people.
Yeah, just be a good person. If you be a good person, God gonna bless you in some way, shape, or form.
It's facts.
That's a bar right there. Might need to tweet that later.
Go ahead.
I had to tag him in the tweet.
Just go through the whole pod and find all the
Yeah,
movies.
it's so many quotable lines, man. He just
Really?
giving
I'm
us-
sorry. I don't even mean to do that. That's
No,
just how
but
I
it's
talk.
no,
that's
but-
fine.
So y'all
no,
learning
it's
about me
great.
though. Y'all learning how I am for
Nah.
everybody don't know how I am. They just see me and be like, he bougie, he Hollywood.
Nah,
I'm a
nah,
good person.
Straight shooter.
Nah, I always respect the people who be honest, man. Just generally how they say how they feel, regardless, man. Because I respect it more than anything. I respect the truth rather than you tell me a lie from my face.
100%.
Facts.
I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
Sound like some of my professors.
There you go, another quote.
College-
Another line right there. Another line.
You really catch a lot of these lies over here.
Yeah. I mean, he's right next to me. I hear it.
Nah, definitely, man. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and close out this interview, man. You know, Timor, let the people know where they can follow you, man.
You can follow me on Instagram at t.mallory24. You can follow me, and as a dot, it's a period, not a D-O-T. Where? Instagram, T, Mallory24. Twitter, at T-Mallory24. I don't really got Facebook. I ain't really into all the social media. I just need Instagram and Twitter. Professional.
Respect that,
yeah.
man.
Respect.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode. You can go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow my boy here. You know, you're going to see big things from this upcoming season. And, you know, of course, you know, start buying your merchandise, Hometown Worldwide, that you see on our chest.
I'm waiting for mine. I need to get mine. I don't got it all right now, but I need that.
Of course, man. We're going to be talking business after this.
Yeah.
But if anything, you know, appreciate all the support from my subscribers and the viewership. And we are out of here.